Welcome to another episode of A Sandwich and Some Lovin' Quarantine Edition, day 46 or 7. I don't even remember at this point. Does it matter? I'm Kellie Raspberry Evans. This is my husband, Alan Evans.
Hello, Alan. A trade!
Who needs to get out of quarantine. We're in a really bad way. But we've had some of the restrictions lifted because...
I've been very productive.
You have been productive, but you need to start, socializing again and getting back out there, pumping money back into the economy as we used to do.
We've been pumping money in the economy. We've just been doing it on Amazon.
We have been doing that.
And online.
But supporting more local small businesses and restaurants.
Yeah. We need to
start doing that again.
Business.
But Alan and I did actually venture out into the world over the weekend. It was a friend's birthday, one that ended in a 0, which is a very big deal. And because the governor said, look, 25% capacity for restaurants, let's try that. Let's see how it goes. And so my girlfriend, we talked to the manager at the restaurant where we went. He said before the governor got the words out of his mouth, the phone started ringing with people making reservations.
Off the hook.
Off the hook.
Did you say where we went?
I did not say where we went.
Are you going to say where we went?
I don't mind saying where we went. Went to Albernays. We went to Albernays North. There is the Albernays, and there's the Albernays North, which is closer to me, which makes that my new favorite.
And we saw Al.
Al Burnett himself was there.
Al was sporting the quarantine cut, as we all are.
He's got a little fro going.
He had a little.
Touch his head.
Yep.
Your hair?
Yeah.
I get blurs. But we went, in case you're, a lot of people are like, I'm not going. I'm scared. I don't want to be part of the problem. I want to be part of the solution, and I'm staying home.
Mm-hmm.
But I also feel like being part of the 25% that gets out there, we're also part of the solution. Because we've got to test those waters, right? We got to get businesses back up and running.
You're going to have to start somewhere.
Got to start somewhere. And we weren't being reckless or irresponsible. We were doing what we were told was okay by the governor. And so that's what we did. Because I'm a big rule follower. But it was a different experience.
Are you?
I am.
Are you?
I break some rules, but I'm pretty much a rule follower as a rule. Aren't I?
I think I follow the rules too.
Well, why are you questioning
Maybe
me?
Better than you.
Are you about to bust me on something?
Oh, that reminds me. We need to talk about that thing we closed the last podcast with.
No.
Why?
Let's just plow ahead with what we're talking about right now. Maybe we'll get to that.
Why do you want to avoid the subject?
Because I don't trust you with what you've already started tonight with. So I don't know how to trust you. And you're my husband, and you should play fair. Don't do that.
What does that even? I don't even know what that means.
I don't know what you're going to.
What does any of that mean?
I don't know how you're going to address it.
Okay, well, we're going to talk about it off the podcast, and then we're going to talk about it next podcast because the listeners want to know.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
If you stop reminding them,
they have been blowing me up.
That's not true.
Oh, they've been blowing it.
Show me all the messages.
I will.
Okay.
I will.
So in case anyone's wondering about, we went to a nice restaurant. It's, because it was a big birthday ending with a 0, and and we love them. I've been a fan of Albernays since he opened his restaurant many, many years ago. So anyway, we went. Now we pulled up to valet. Typically, this is a valet-only restaurant, but not tonight. Well, not that night.
Yeah, I pulled into valet like I normally do when I go to Albernays Dime, and the guy said, "Can't valet your car, sir, but I can meet you in the parking lot and show you where to go."
Yeah, he basically pointed Alan to a spot where he could park. He said, as a valet right now, the only way they could park you is if you were handicapped and you needed to, be as close to the door as possible. So you had to park yourself.
That was fine.
You let me out because I was wearing very high heels.
I didn't even think about it, though. I just pulled into the valet.
It was fine, right?
It was fine.
It's
not a huge parking lot.
I haven't worn high heels in so long. The moment I put them on and walked from the closet to the bedroom door, my feet were hurting. I was like, this is not good. But you just get out of practice of wearing them. It's been a long time since I've worn high heels.
My thumbs were hurting.
From what?
From buttoning a shirt. But
It's good.
Thank you.
So we walk inside. Everybody is wearing a mask except for the patrons, us being patrons. Because how can you eat and drink with a mask on.
I
It
told
would be
you,
pointless.
with a little flap on the front of your mask with the buttons, like long john
Well,
underwear.
nobody's doing that.
No.
You can keep throwing that idea out there. So we walked
Why do you
in.
keep shooting my ideas down?
Because I'll shoot down. I'll build up good ideas. I'm your number one fan, and you know that.
I have. We got a lot of stuff to talk about.
I'm your number one cheerleader, your number one fan.
Well, okay.
Your biggest supporter.
We got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight.
I'm trying to tell people what happened in our dinner.
Okay, yeah, keep going.
So, in case people are wondering who haven't been out, so they're at 25% capacity, and they were very rigid with that. Because it's a finer dining establishment, and it was a weekend, the first weekend when people could get back out, they had 3 different seatings, right? So they would seat people in 30-minute increments. So if you were part of the 7 o'clock seating, they would actually have 7, 7:15, and 7:30, whatever. But we had to be out of there by a certain time in order to allow them time to, disinfect the table, change all the linens and what they need to do before the next group arrived.
They had to bring the hazmat team with the halon gas in.
But they were still serving. I mean, other than they said because of, coronavirus and all that's happened, a few of their shipments they normally have didn't make it. But the menu was almost 100%. Still fabulous, still delicious. I still, the vodka train didn't stop. It was there. They had vodka. I was very pleased. Our waiter knew that menu back and forth. He was ready to go. There was an air of excitement among the staff. But for me, as a customer, I felt like I was going to get in trouble the whole time. Did you feel that? Like I was going to get in trouble?
No, I didn't feel like I was going to get in trouble.
What did you feel like? Did you feel good? Did you feel loose?
Yeah, I mean, it felt pretty normal to me. I mean, the restaurant looked like there were, a lot of people there. And
yeah.
Everybody was just kind of minding their own business, having a good time like any other night.
Yeah, people seemed like
I didn't feel
here
nervous.
I am, the rule follower.
I didn't feel nervous.
And I know just the fact that I was there, that I was disappointing somebody, I guess.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Well,
you
I'm sure.
disappoint people and you're going to get,
yeah. There's always somebody that's going to judge what you're doing.
And if anybody gets the virus, it's my fault somehow.
Right.
But it was interesting because the waiter, the wait staff, everybody, busboys, everybody wearing gloves and masks. And you could they have a queue reader where you could scan it and see the menu on your phone. And they also had like typewriter paper, 8x11 sheets, and they printed out the menu front and back. And they hand you your menu, you order. And once you order in front of you, he tears it up into little pieces because they want you to see with your own eyes, no one had this menu before you and no one's getting this menu after you leave.
Let's not mention the fact we're in a crowded restaurant and nobody's wearing a mask, but we're going to tear that menu up.
It wasn't crowded. It was 25% capacity according to the rules.
I mean, it looked like a lot of people compared to the inside of this house over the last month.
Well, that's because you look like a lot of people. But they were following the rules. They said because there was already some restaurants that they opened the doors and people poured in and they weren't they weren't keeping it at 25%. And here comes the inspector and shut them down.
Yeah, they told us about one.
Yeah, we don't need to mention.
I'll mention it.
No, don't. Because
do you think I'd really do that?
I don't know.
Do you think I'd really do
I
that?
don't know.
Why are you so on edge?
Because I don't know what you're going to say.
That's how I like to keep it.
Anyway,
keep people guessing.
It was a lovely night, and I was happy we went.
Yeah, it was good.
And it was really good to see some old familiar faces, and good to see people trying to get back out there in the swing of things.
It was our friend Susan's birthday.
It was, with a 0 in the end. And she's not ashamed. She'll tell you. She's 50. She's
Why you put her business all out there?
She posted it on Facebook.
Well, this is a podcast. That's her friends on Facebook. Wow, putting her business out there.
It's her business.
Huh?
It's their age.
Wow.
She's willing to share.
Putting her business out there.
Why are you being so combative tonight?
That's what you say anytime I say anything about Jeff. That's what you say. Well, put his business out there.
Well, he has a girlfriend. That would be putting his business out. If that's what I said, you were putting his business out because you don't know what he's got running on the side.
Oh, wow.
Assuming.
Wow. Speaking of putting his business out there,
I was just giving it for instance. I don't either. I'm just saying.
Why would you even bring that up?
Because we don't know. I'm just saying for instance.
Why wouldn't you give him the benefit of the doubt?
Because he's bad influence Jeff.
Okay, we do have stuff to talk about tonight. Are we done with the coronavirus dinner?
I was trying to give I guess so, Alan. You're over it. But I will tell you this. What we're not over is people who have been shopping with Emma, Kellie, and me. And we can't thank you enough for that, for keeping our little small business going. We've been, we've got white jeans on sale right now. You want to get some? Put some other stuff on sale. It's been great. People are still ordering clutches and crossbodies. And you know what? We got to ship them to people. We got to do that.
Yeah, we do.
And, if you're a small business owner, you're just so happy that people are maybe getting a little bit energized or want to start spending some money and you got to start shipping again. It's a great time if you have not done this before. Maybe things have been slow and you're like, oh, I don't need to worry about that. Well, things are getting ready to pick up again. And this is why you need to check out stamps.com.
Stamps.com.
Right. Because right now, even if you are trying to keep going, you've got things to mail. They'd like us to, if you can avoid crowded spaces as much as possible, do that. And with stamps.com, you can take care of everything you normally handle at the post office from the comfort of your own home or from your small business, and no contact at all, because you can get everything prepared. You've got a digital scale, the exact postage for any class of mail. And with stamps.com, not only that, you're getting discounts you cannot even get at the post office. And let me just tell you that real quickly, 5 cents on every first class stamp, up to 40% on the USPS shipping rates. But now they've teamed up with UPS as well. Discounts up to 62%. Plus with stamps.com, you don't even have to pay those UPS residential surcharges. So you get all your stuff ready to go. You can schedule a pickup. You can just leave it for the mail carrier to pick up. You can drop it in a box. It's, no contact. Less is better. Why risk it when you don't have to with stamps.com? Plus, it's a no-brainer because time is money. Stamps.com saves you time. It's really a no-brainer, especially for small business owners.
And right now, our listeners get a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a digital scale without any long-term commitment. Just go to stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage and type in sandwich. That's stamps.com. Enter sandwich. Stay safe, my friends.
We will. Thank you, Alan, for that encouragement.
I like that. Stay safe, my friends.
It's actually written right there.
It is.
But we want people to stay safe.
It's a very Ron Burgundy moment.
And save money with stamps.com. Thank you.
Today's May the 4th, babe.
Yes, as we're recording this podcast, not the day you're listening to it, May the 4th. May the 4th be with you.
Which is Star Wars Day, right?
Yes.
Did you post anything on social media for Star Wars Day?
No.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm going to get you engaged in May the 4th because I'm a big Star Wars fan.
I put it on my Instagram story. Did I not say Happy May the 4th? Did I not?
I don't think you did.
I don't remember.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to play some games. We're going to play a game.
If it's Star Wars games, I'm out. I won't know anything.
We're going to do a mashup. One of our favorite games is America
Says.
America Says. So
Y'all,
we're going to do America
nerds.
Says.
We're nerds, but we love it.
We're going to do America Says Star Wars Edition.
But you know all the answers.
Well, this is for you to see if you can do America Says Star Wars Edition.
This is exciting. Are you going to time me or just let me just tap out?
I mean, we'll give you,
You're supposed to give me 30 seconds.
Okay, we'll give you 30 seconds. Okay, I'm going to show our live studio
so
audience
exciting.
first.
I'm not looking.
I'm showing our live studio audience the letters.
Oh, it's just letters?
Yeah.
I can't see anyway.
And then for our audio audience, if they cannot see these letters, I'm going to read them off real quick. So you're going to get a little head start, but that's okay. We got 7 Star Wars words. They start with HS, C, Y, PL, DV, LS, and LS.
Well, I already know.
Kelly, here they are. You have 30 seconds. America Says Star Wars Edition. Go.
I'm just naming characters.
I don't know. They're Star
Han
Wars.
Solo, Chewbacca,
Bing,
Yoda,
bing,
Darth
bing,
Vader,
Bing,
Luke Skywalker,
bing,
Princess Leia,
bing.
the other LS. La la la. There's another LS. Luke Skywalker, Leia Skywalker, Laura Skywalker, Linda Skywalker, Lucius Skywalker, Linda Skywalker.
It might not be a character. This is just Star Wars Edition.
But Last Samurai? You said it might not be Star Wars.
Lightsaber.
You said characters.
I didn't say characters. I never said the word characters.
Well, you're not a very good game question writer.
I'm not a good question writer.
They were all characters except for one.
Yeah, I couldn't think of another good character. I was going to do Lando Calrissian, but I didn't think you'd get that one.
Well,
Pretty good. You did good.
I love America Says. I think I finally found what I'm going to put on my vision board,
You
which
did
is
good.
still sitting there empty.
That vision board has, I don't know, 8 or 10 thumbtacks in it.
I ordered the biggest vision board. It takes up almost the entire wall of our laundry room. I said, because I'm really Alan, I'm not going to put you down. You do laundry, but I'm like, where else can I put this damn thing?
I do laundry?
You do. You help out.
Do I do it right?
I've never complained, have I?
Well, the other day you took a load out and you said that I didn't need to put the fabric sheet in there because
I just said, just letting you know.
You put fabric softener in the wash.
I wasn't criticizing. I said, just so you know.
Was it constructive criticism?
It was helping you to save it was trying to help you save your fabric sheet.
But you said something about the clothes are now going to be slimy.
Well, I just said that this is what I said. When I do the laundry, I use fabric softener, just so you know, so you don't have to add an extra fabric sheet, because then you're going to be like really extra soft. And I don't use fabric softener in towels because it makes them less absorbent.
I don't do that either.
So anyway, that's it. But I don't complain.
You said something about
happy.
What was slimy?
I was just letting you know that, sometimes stuff is so soft they feel slimy.
Oh, okay.
But I was just letting you know to help you. That wasn't criticizing you, just letting you know, hey, babe, thank you so much. But when I do laundry, typically I use fabric softener. So that helps you save your fabric softener sheet.
So do as you do.
I'm just letting you know. I was giving you a heads up.
Okay.
But when you fold stuff wrong, as you tend to do.
What do you mean? When do I fold
I don't say a word. See, now it's a surprise
When
to
do
you.
I fold stuff wrong?
You fold it different from me, which makes it wrong.
What do I fold?
Towels. You fold them wrong. But I don't say a word.
You
because
just fold the damn thing in a square. How can it be wrong?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, just for the sake of the podcast, I said that. For the rest of our marriage, I'm going to have to hear that.
Yes.
And this is why, ladies, when your husband does something very nice for you, I just made myself the sacrificial lamb on that one.
Yes.
I am going to hear about the way he folds towels.
No.
Until I am in the coffin and he bends down and whispers in my ear.
No.
I wasn't folding the towels wrong.
No.
You were.
Because you know what happens from this point until you're in that coffin?
You won't do the laundry.
Is you're going to fold towels.
See?
Yeah.
See? But I did that for you, ladies.
I
did that for
towels,
you.
But I'm just going to do it the way I know how.
Oh, good. You're not going to stop?
I just fold them in a square.
I don't say a word. I just let him do it. Every once in a while, I fold them correctly. You don't seem to notice.
No, I don't.
But thank you for doing it.
I don't
even know why we go. Oh, the vision board.
Yeah, vision board.
The vision board's in the laundry room and it's been sitting there, I would say, approximately 6 weeks with nothing on it. And I think I'm going to put America Says on my vision board.
How does that help you? What is that?
That I'm visualizing that I want to be a contestant on America Says.
Oh, okay.
Even though my experience on Wheel of Fortune should have burned me for the rest of my life from ever being on a game show again.
So is it unrealistic for us to do things like, for me to put a picture of Jason Momoa's abs up there?
Well, you can have
Is that an unrealistic expectation?
I'm not going to tell you it is, because if that's really what you want, you can make that happen.
Am I headed for disappointment?
I think sometimes we set ourselves up for unrealistic goals, but I'm never going to tell you your goal is unrealistic.
You wouldn't?
Except for the RV that we're going to sell everything and live in.
Oh, come on. I'm more serious about the
family.
RV than I am Jason Momoa's abs.
You think my Aunt Velma was upset about that. You should have heard my cousin Cindy. She got,
Why is Cindy upset?
They don't want me selling all my possessions to ride around the country in an RV.
I've never said anything about selling all your possessions. I've just said, hop in the RV, Evans, and let's go. That doesn't mean you got to sell your possessions.
Where are we going to put everything?
What do you mean? Everything in the house?
Where are we going to put everything?
I don't know. Figure it out. I haven't figured all this out yet. That's the end goal. It's right off into the sunset.
So that would be your vision board.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to put an RV on my vision board, or your vision board.
Get your own vision board. Mine's nice and empty and waiting for me.
I'll use your vision board. Okay, last podcast, I want to play another game. Last podcast.
He is setting me up, guys.
I'm not setting you up for anything. You're on edge today.
I am.
You're very much on edge.
Because you got like this certain thing, this certain glint and the way you've got your glasses on the tip of your nose.
They're always on the tip of my nose because I can't see.
Something
I can't see the paper, but then I want to see the live studio audience, so I have to do this.
Something about you. Okay, go ahead.
It's very Chuck Schumer, which I don't like. But so we mentioned last podcast about pretentious people, and I forgot how because we were talking about Top Chef and how the judges are real judgy.
Chef or something.
And how the judges kind of sometimes they come across as real judgy and pretentious.
Yes, they sit there and they savor things and talk about the floral tones.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it just tastes good.
Yeah, right. So then I got to thinking, gosh, what are some other examples of things like we've been watching on TV that are super pretentious? And another one that hit me is that, do you know that on the Lego Masters?
Yes.
They never call, like, if you have 5 Legos in front of you.
No, it's Lego.
It's Lego.
It's Lego.
If you have 1 Lego in front of you,
it's Lego.
It's Lego.
The plural of Lego is Lego.
So exactly.
I found this out.
That is pretentious.
I found this out like about a year ago.
Because everyone else in the free world who goes to the Lego store and buys Legos calls them Legos.
They're buying Lego.
Okay, well, that's pretentious. That's an example of what I'm talking about.
It is what it is.
So we're going to play Is This Pretentious or Not?
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I love this kind of game because it's really subjective, right?
Yeah. Just have some fun with it. So I'm gonna read some things, and we can talk about if we think that they are pretentious or not. Okay. The first one is the person who wears the fashion glasses when they have good vision, or they already wear contacts. My man! Or they only put the glasses on in smart contexts, like when they go to an interview or to class.
Well, that doesn't bother me too much.
The glasses that don't improve your vision?
Well, I'm wearing blue blocker glasses, and I wear them when I'm doing the podcast. I do them now when I'm, because I'm in front of a screen. I'm looking at a screen during the morning show with the radio. And my vision was getting really blurry. So I'm trying to block the bad stuff. But then I forget that when I leave the show, I just leave them on almost all day. I forget to take them off.
Kind of pretentious.
Is it pretentious when I'm just wearing them around the house?
Yeah. When you're wearing them in the house, it is. Because there's no blue light to be blocked.
I just forget to take them off.
Yeah, it's kind of pretentious.
Is it pretentious when I don't do it on purpose?
If you don't do it on purpose,
I just forget to take them off.
Okay, then that's not pretentious. But if you were wearing them, if you wore them out, pretentious.
You don't see me wearing them out, do you?
Okay, so it's not pretentious. Somebody that says that they hate all popular music, and you tell people you only listen to indie rock bands
or NPR
that only 75 to 100 people in the world have ever heard.
Yeah, that's pretentious.
Okay.
I love people that say they only listen to NPR. They're my favorites.
All right. What about somebody that carries a moleskin that you only write in with tiny pencils?
What are they writing in there?
They journal.
Deep thoughts?
Yeah, just observations. They journal. They sketch at the coffee shop with a little pencil and a moleskin.
Yeah, but you've posted up at the Starbucks and sketched.
Yeah. Is it a little pretentious?
I don't know. Some of those journals are just so beautiful. When you go, you want to buy them. The ones that have the cord that you wrap around 15 times, it's just like this, you're going to open it and this epistle is like, it's just nothing's in there.
Okay.
But I don't know. Yeah, a little pretentious.
The person that hates mainstream things, telling people you liked blank before it got popular.
Well, yeah. Is it pretentious is pretentious the same thing as having like a bit of a touch of superiority?
Yes, that is exactly what being pretentious is. Yeah,
yes.
You're above everybody else.
I'm superior because I only like things that aren't popular.
That you don't know about.
Because only a limited number of people with excellent taste know about it.
Because I'm smart.
Obviously, you're not one of them.
Right. What if you have a last name as a first name?
That's not your fault.
But you go by it, i.e. Tucker, Baker, pretentious?
Well, it's because some people it's like a family does it or your friends do it and it just becomes your thing. That's not really your fault, Walter.
Okay.
Because your first name is Walter.
First name. Walters is a last name. Walter is a first name.
But you go by your middle name.
Yeah.
And not your first name because your family chooses to call you that.
Right. But I'm talking about the guy or gal who has the last name as a first name, like Baker. That's a last name.
But that's the parents named her that, right?
Yeah. I'm just throwing it out for discussion.
I mean,
I'm not saying it is or isn't.
Millennial. Let's call it millennial.
Wow, we're throwing people in all kinds of buckets tonight. How about if you live in a gated community?
Well, no, I don't think so, because there's a lot of reasons why you would.
Why? You don't like your neighbors?
It's not about gating you from your next door neighbor. It's about keeping people out of your neighborhood.
Gating the people in the next neighborhood.
What do you? Yeah.
I'm just throwing these out here.
Why would you not want to have security? What's wrong with that?
We don't live in a gated neighborhood. No,
we don't. But I wouldn't have a problem if we did.
We have a ring. What if you use big words like elucidate in normal everyday conversation?
I don't know what elucidate means,
I don't either.
But I'm imagining it means to bring light to something. Lucid is clarity. So you're illuminating, elucidating. I'm assuming I'm breaking it down. But I am guilty of using some big words.
Like?
Well, I can't think of one right now. But of course. But I love doing crossword puzzles. I haven't done them in a while.
Not pretentious.
But I love them. And so you learn vocabulary and you start using those words. But I wouldn't use a word just because it is big and fancy. I just happen to use big fancy words.
The biggest word I know is buffoonery. I think it's 4 syllables. What if you carry a bag from a designer store as your everyday tote?
Well, I've done that.
Okay.
Because here's the thing. I am cheap in certain areas. And if you give me a bag that is very expensive, I am going to carry that stinking bag until it falls apart. Because in my brain, I'm doing a cost per use. And I'm going to carry that bag until it is literally threadbare. So I know that I got every penny's worth out of it. That's me.
Okay. What about the person that says, I only listen to music on vinyl?
But that's cool.
Is it cool?
It is cool to have a record player. That's cool because it's a fun date. You and I did that, to go out and find old records. You know, that's fun and nostalgic. But I'm not going to only listen to that. Only listening to that. Only doing anything is kind of pretentious.
Only doing what?
Like I only do that. That makes it kind of pretentious. But if you I enjoy listening to records. But did you buy me the record player or did I buy it for you?
You bought it for me.
We never listened to it, so now it's in Kelly's room.
Yeah. What about the person who refers to a good wine as a good vino, a good grape, a good vintage, or a good year?
Well, wine people can be a little pretentious. A little. And I've gone to all those wine tasting classes where you swirl the glass. And one of them, the guys told us to hold one of our nostrils closed while you sniff with the other.
And what does that do?
I don't remember. And you go to a restaurant and you do that. You feel like such a fool. But did I do it after my first wine tasting class? Yes. Because I want the waiter to think, I know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. So mark that. Here's me ordering wine. What's the most expensive one? What's the cheapest one, and what's right there in the middle. And I pick one that's right there in the middle because I want them to think, maybe she knows what she's talking about.
So you've never called your wine vino?
I don't think so.
Good. Let's keep it that way. How about guys with really long beards who only drink craft beer?
Long beards?
They have long beards and they only drink craft beer. Like they won't drink a Budweiser. It's got to be a microbrew.
Yeah, that's a little pretentious. That whole bit's kind of pretentious though, right? They're also wearing like short pants with no socks and dress shoes, that kind of bit. Or they roll the ankle of their pants. Like we did in the 80s.
Okay.
I could never do that in the 80s. That was the thing, is to roll your cuffs. Was that? I'm a little older.
I did it.
Yeah, I'm a little older than Alan by like 4 whole years. But that's a whole high school experience.
I did it.
I couldn't ever do it. I couldn't do it.
Oh, I can still do it. It's easy.
You fold over the hem and then roll it, right?
Yeah.
Mine would just fall right back out. I just couldn't do it.
Well, of course, my jeans now, they hug my ankles so tight. I don't think I could do it. How about these quotes by Gwyneth Paltrow? You tell me if these quotes are pretentious.
Okay. She gets a Rap. I get it. But we've interviewed her before, and she is super nice. And she's kind of also in on the joke. Now you can ask me.
Well, let's read these quotes.
Now you can ask me, because she's kind of in on it. She gets it.
Some days I feel like everyone in my world has plugged themselves into my kidneys. I'm so tired.
No, she's drained. She's drained. Got a bunch of sycophants.
Quote,
That's a big word.
Quote 2. I'd rather smoke crack than eat cheese from a tin.
Well, that's a bit snobbish.
Quote 3.
But what is cheese in a tin? Is that like Cheese Whiz?
Yeah.
She doesn't like aerosol cheese?
Yeah.
Who doesn't like aerosol cheese?
2 Evans raspberry staples. Quote 3. I would rather die than let my kid eat cup of soup.
Well, she probably said that in jest as she's making a big pot of homemade something or other, right?
Pretentious.
Sometimes, but things can be taken out of context. Things can be said. We say a lot of stuff, and you just take that sentence out of context.
That's why you've got to change your voice when you say things like that. And then, we can finish up on this last one. The last one. And I know 3 people. I can name you 3 people off the top of my head that have done this. Saying, do you know who I am? When you want something done. I can name you 3 right off the top of my head.
Who?
Reese Witherspoon, Michael Irvin, and Kelly Raspberry.
Now tell everybody you're joking.
No, you said that.
When?
I'm Kelly Raspberry, damn it. That's one of your all-time quotes.
That's a joke.
Uh-huh.
That's a joke. I don't really do that. Alan, you better take that back. You know I don't do that. That's a bit.
Is it?
Alan, don't make people think I do that.
She doesn't.
I don't do that.
She never does.
Let me tell you, I have former friends that pulled that ish. Before you. I used to have people, and unbeknownst to me.
What do you mean before me? What is it? Before AE? BAE?
Well, that would be before I met you in January of 2016, honey.
Okay, so this is BAE is Jan
2016. We met in January 2016.
Right.
We would be like waiting for a table, and suddenly like one of my friends was like, I'm gonna go just check and see how long the wait is. And then I would just walk up, and a few minutes later, and she'd be like telling the waitress, that's Kelly Raspberry.
Oh, wow.
And if we don't get a table, she will talk about this tomorrow on the radio.
Oh, wow.
I would be horrified.
Wow.
Horrified. I don't do that. That's not cool.
Wow.
That's not cool. I don't do that.
Well,
have I ever been pulled over? To be honest, have I been pulled over by a police officer? Maybe going to work really early one morning, and I'm like, hoping he realizes who I am as I hand him my license, which has my real name on it. Yes. Do I say, hey, by the way, do you listen to the radio? I'm Kelly Raspberry. That's why I'm on the road so early. No. Do I hope he recognizes me and is a fan? Yes. But I would rather not risk, you think because you're Kelly Raspberry on the radio, I should let you go with a warning. That's the backfire.
Well, that's what happened to Reese Witherspoon.
That's why I don't do that. Well, Reese was also drunk. She does not see the humor in that.
She issued that to the Georgia State Trooper, and he was not amused.
He was not amused.
Was it
Georgia or Tennessee? I don't remember.
One of the
That's
two.
beside the point. But she's like, I'm a movie star. As her husband's gotten pulled over for drunk driving. She does not, and I would never see the humor in that. That would be awful. Awful, awful, awful.
Pretentious.
Drunk.
Yeah, and drunk. Not a good combination.
Not a good combination.
Oh, babe, that's fun. That is a funny game. That guy, I love Lego Masters, and I'm joking. The judges on there, they do their bit. But the one little guy with the glasses, he always makes it a point to say Lego. Even if there's like a million Legos in the room.
Because it's showing you how smart he is about
it's Lego.
I know, I get it.
I don't get it. That's why I wanted to do that bit.
I get what you're saying, is what I'm saying.
I can't think of another example of that where
Pretentiousness?
No, I think a lot of examples of pretentiousness where like Lego is a brand name, but the plural of it you can't say. Like, is there another example of that? Because I mean, I
Fish
know
and fish.
well, it's not a brand name.
Well, I mean, it's just the plural is the
And don't
same.
some people say fishes?
Yeah, I think they try to say that it's like different breeds.
Oh.
Is it breed of fish? Can you have a breed of fish? Yeah, it's a breed, right? Like a breed of animal. Can you have a breed of fish? A breed of whales. Yeah, so it could be a breed of fish.
I guess sushi is the same, right? Like you don't ever say sushi.
Sushi, or is it sushi?
No, you don't say sushi. You just
Why not? You should start dropping that.
sushi.
It's like,
Oh, just with a straight face.
yeah,
Yeah.
sushi.
Yeah. Would you like to get some sushi? I couldn't do it without laughing.
I found out that I always said Fogo de Chao. You know that restaurant, Fogo de Chao?
That's how I always said it.
It's not.
It's pretentious to say it the way you're about to.
This is the way. It's Fogo de Chao. And so when you, but I feel like an ass when I say Fogo de Chao, because I feel like
you feel pretentious.
Because I feel like I know how to say it and you don't.
Right?
It's Fogo de Chao.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, I love some Fogo de Chao. I love some Fogo de Chao. We haven't been in a long time, but you know what? We can now because the governor said we can. 25% of us can.
It's like referring to all raw vegetables as crudité.
What makes it a crudité?
That's French for raw vegetables with ranch. Crudité.
Really?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah. It's raw vegetables with a dipping sauce.
So what does charcuterie mean?
Well,
don't take away my charcuterie word.
That's meat and cheese.
When I finally got up the nerve one day. We're all ignorant at some point, right? We're all ignorant until you know. And so I saw that big word on a restaurant menu board and I finally had to ask. It's like, how do you say that? Because I didn't want to.
What did they say?
Charcuterie.
Are we sure that's how you say it?
And the same thing happened to me when I was in Florence, South Carolina, and I worked at the Florence Mall at Go West. And we got
one, two, three.
We got hats and belts and boots, jeans and shirts and western suits, all the finest western wear. Go west,
go west,
go west,
go west.
We got the finest western wear. Go west,
go west.
Them good old boys gonna treat you well. Go west,
go west.
Don't settle for less.
Go west,
go west. That's
let us bring out the cowboy mall. Let us bring out the cowboy in you.
So we would go down to the restaurant at the mall, and the name escapes me for some reason. It was Tommy Jean's watching, and
Tommy Jean.
If she's still watching, she might remember it. But it was owned by these Greek people, and I would go down.
People?
Greek people owned it, but I can't remember the name of the restaurant. I think it was called Athens.
Good eye, Mike.
Athens restaurant. I think it was called Athens. So you're at Athens, and my mother and I love to get the chopped salad because whenever you get the chopped salad, it would make you poop. And if you were, I'm serious, it was like within an hour you had to go to the bathroom. It was like magic. Well, every once in a while, I'd want the gyro bob. So I would go down there and almost, every other day I'd have the salad and then the gyro bob.
Treat.
Can I have a gyro bob, please? They never corrected me. And then finally one day I just had to ask. And she was very sweet. She said, it's gyro.
Mm-hmm.
Gyro.
Mm-hmm.
So I was saying gyro bob.
You know what, babe? Until about, I'd say 10 years ago, I didn't know it was hero.
You said gyro
I said gyro too. Yeah, seriously.
And all the Greeks are laughing at us behind our backs.
And you know what else? Until I'd say maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I always thought it was quinona.
Yeah.
It's quinoa. How do you get quinoa out of that?
I don't know.
The same way you get bologna out of BOLOGNA.
And the only reason you know how to spell that is because
of the commercial.
I know. Anyway.
Okay, I got one more. You want to do one more thing, and then we'll bring it home.
Sure.
I
love that you brought so much
show content. Okay, I received. This is it's a letter, and I don't usually read these, and I don't get them very often. But this is kind of like a mean tweet, but it's a mean email. Yeah. Regarding me or you? Me. Oh, good. You never get you never get bad ones. Every once in a while. Well, you don't get them to our podcast. I've been getting them for 2 decades. Every once in a while, the kid will get one of these, and I usually just ignore it. I'm like, yeah, okay. But not this one. Not this one, because this one's fun. So we're gonna read this one. Should I read it? I'll read This one is from John.
Oh, man.
Yeah. The subject is Lobe the podcast. L-O-B-E.
Oh, that's just a typo. The B is right next to the V.
We're going to get into the typos. He says, been listening to the Kid Craddock morning show for 10 years. Gotta say, Kelly is by far my favorite.
Yay. Thank you, John.
I was so excited when I learned she was gonna do a podcast. I wish Alan would just shut up when Kelly is trying to tell a story. I feel like he kills her mood, then she doesn't even want to tell the story anymore. I feel like a lot of us listen so we can hear more of Kelly's stories, and Alan has to be a dick. I don't know if he is joking or if he is just a straight up asshole.
Whoa, Alan, you need to bleep yourself.
But yet we have to listen to him bitch and complain about bad customer service.
That's right.
Or what?
John knows my nightmare.
Or whatever lame story he has to talk about.
Oh, no.
And Kelly, just let him get it all out till he's done. I wish he would do that for Kelly. Other than that, I love you, Kelly, and you're rock. Can't wait to hear more of your wonderful stories.
Oh, thanks, John.
All right, John. I have to respond to this. First of all,
be nice.
Thank you. Oh, I'll be nice.
No, Alan, you should be nice.
I will.
Respond with nice.
I will. I'll respond with love.
That'd be the mature thing to do.
Yeah, it would, but I'm not mature.
Alan, come on.
So, John, here's the deal. I appreciate the letter. In your letter, and it wasn't that long, I counted 5 run-on sentences, 3 capitalization errors, 6 misspellings, 2 misuses of a possessive, and 3 punctuation errors. And with all of that, I say John was probably drunk when he wrote this.
Maybe he was. Maybe he had liquid courage.
Yeah, I think he did have liquid courage. So that's my first point. Second point is, if you listen to our podcast, A Sandwich and Some Lovin', you're going to hear me on it too, because it's our podcast. Now, if you want to hear podcasts with just Kelly, you can listen to Love Letters to Kelly. Love Letters to Kelly. Yeah, Love Letters. I don't even know the damn name of it. Love Letters to Kelly.
That's how much you think of it? I'm thinking John has some very valid points.
Yeah, he does. So, John, you have other listening avenues, is what I'm saying. And if this one doesn't please you, by all means, choose another.
But John is willing to suffer through you to hear me.
Yeah, I know. That's how much he loves you. And number 4, John, I love good customer service. I mean, I absolutely love it. I love good customer service. And you'll probably hear more stories about me bitching about customer service.
Uh-huh.
And then number 5, John, put an egg in your shoe and beat it.
You're still a dad. You're still a dad at heart.
That's it.
All right. John, you got him fired up. If that towel folding thing didn't do it, that letter did. That email got him.
Oh, good. That was a good one.
Now, this isn't an invitation for everybody to start writing mean letters to me.
No, I get them every once in a while, and most of the time, like
about
I said,
me?
No, not about
you.
No,
see, I'm so sensitive.
Just every once in a while.
Well,
I've been listening to Kelly since 1929. You need to be nicer to her.
What are you saying? I'm that old?
You're always interrupting her and talking over her.
You
let her talk.
When I first started on the Kid Craddock morning show many years ago, I've been there 26 years the end of this month. I was young, naive, country come to town. Still, in a lot of ways, I might still be a little naive about certain things, but I've never had anybody be just outright mean to me before until I started on the radio, and people just feel like they can say whatever they want. And I developed a bit of a thicker skin over the years. Sometimes stuff still does hurt. It can hurt. But then I've tried, through all my wisdom that I've gained over the years. Do I sound pretentious? That
a little bit.
I find when people lash out at you, it says more about them than it does about you. That's what you're supposed to, that's all about what's going on with them. It has nothing to do with you. You're just, you're the thing. They're just taking it out on you.
No, everybody's
nothing to do.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion. That's great.
Yeah.
it's just, for me personally, like, I don't like The Masked Singer.
Right.
I just don't care for it.
But you're not going to write a letter.
But I'm not going to fire up my computer and send the producer an email
Right.
telling him how silly his show is. I mean, what's the point? What's the point of that?
Well, I think because we do invite so much engagement, we love our podcast family. We truly do. And we ask, we get your lovely letters, but every once in a while with the lovely, you get some of the ugly.
When they're hitting the sauce?
He may or may not. You know what? I'm hitting it right now.
Yeah, true.
I ain't judging that, but I'm just saying we encourage communication with our podcast family.
But
so he felt like he could get that off his chest.
He was just so defeated. But yet, we just have to listen to him bitch and complain about bad customer service.
Yeah.
He's so whipped.
In order to get more of me, he has to put up with you.
Right. Well, that's a lot of people's plight now. They got to get through me if they're going to get to you.
Oh, no.
And I always win Battle of the Assholes.
That, my friends, is the most truthful statement ever uttered on a sandwich and some love.
I have never lost that game.
That is true. That has been reiterated
several times.
Hey,
tell him how nice a guy can be.
You can be, but as you said,
don't get on my bad
battle
side.
Between the A's.
Don't get on my bad side now.
That's true.
That is not a good thing.
Okay, so let's all get in the little kindness circle. And I'll say nice things
about
Alan.
We have to be 6 feet apart. We can't get in a kindness circle.
Well, you can get in a bigger circle.
Oh, okay.
Just stand far away from each other.
What kind of circle are you talking about? Not the kind where you reach to the right, are you?
Well, if 6 feet apart, that would be impossible.
Not for me. Have you had enough, babe?
Enough.
Are you tired?
John and I have had enough. So we're going to sign off. Got a lot of living to do between now and the next podcast.
We do.
And I need to get to bed and get my rest.
All right. Good stuff, babe. Well, you played America Says really well.
Thank you for doing that for me.
You got 6 out of 7, but then you said I screwed the game up.
Well, I thought it was characters.
I don't fold towels correctly.
See, people, I told you.
I told you. The wrong fabric softener in the dryer.
No, I said you don't need to add more.
I annoy the hell out of John.
Yes, that we can agree on.
And I do pretentious things sometimes.
We all do.
Yeah, we all do. Well, I'm going to go pour me a good vino.
Really?
And call it a night.
I am too.
Put on my smoking jacket.
I'm going to go to bed.
Roll my own cigarette. That's also very pretentious. Rolling your own cigarettes.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know who did that in front of me once?
Who?
I'm going to drop a dime.
Who?
What's her name? Cyndi Lauper.
Oh, well, she's eccentric.
It was people like, oh, cigarette. No, it really was. It was an herb cigarette. She was like, she rolled an herb cigarette. Instead of like, it wasn't a joint, I promise. It was like an herb cigarette. She rolled it in front of me once. But I did go out with a dentist. Let me tell you somebody did roll one in front of me once. I was horrified. I went out on a date with my dentist. He was so hot. I mean, he was smoking hot. And I had the hugest crush on him. And he asked me out on a date, which is probably violating some sort of HIPAA law. I don't even know. But I didn't care. He was so hot. And we went on a date, and I was so intimidated by him. It was probably one of the worst dates he's ever had. And probably for me, too, because I was just like, I don't know how to act out of him. He was so hot. At the end of the night, because we met at a certain location, because, when you being a safe young woman, you don't have him meet you at your house. You don't want anybody to know where you live. Anyway, we met in a parking lot, and then he dropped me back to my car. He reached in the ashtray and pulled out like this paper and started rolling a joint in front of me.
He rolled a big fatty.
Yes, at the end of our date.
On your date.
At the end of it, yeah.
Where was he gonna blaze? Like in the car?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
That's my one story. That's my one somebody rolled a joint in front of me story.
Well, you were around drugs.
Yeah, it was bad. And I was raised in at Florence Christian School and Florence Baptist Temple, where from a very early age, they would show us videos about people who did drugs. And basically, if you were ever around drugs, thought about drugs, the police were going to come and arrest you. And so I was super, super paranoid.
Throw you into Shawshank.
Super paranoid that I was going to be arrested. after that.
We'll throw you into Shawshank with Andy Dufresne and throw away the key.
Yeah, we never went out again after that. Shocking, huh?
All right, babe. Good stuff.
See, John, he didn't even interrupt me. He let me tell my whole story, and wasn't it a good one?
It was excellent. All right, babe.
We've literally had enough of this podcast.
Oh.
Thank you all for hanging out with us as long as, if you made it to the end, thank you.
15 minutes ago, I had it. Well, I love you desperately. I love our listeners desperately. Even John.
See,
John.
See, good.
Because old Johan.
You're going to win John over.
Old Johan, old Johnny, my man. He gave me a laugh today.
He did.
He
See?
did.
This is exactly like America Says. When I started watching, Alan's like, who is that guy, the host? He didn't like him. And then suddenly the guy said something that made Alan laugh. And you were like, that's the best game show host ever. Loves it.
Yeah, I do.
I love America Says. Y'all need to watch it.
Good stuff.
And start put it on your vision board. Kelly Raspberry as a contestant on America Says.
Okay, you put that on there. I'm going to put Jason Momoa's abs and a picture of an RV. And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich.